Hello and welcome to Dario's Tabletop, and today I will show you how to build your partisan horses, or maybe even horses for German cavalry. I don't know if I can mention what German cavalry, because I don't want to get demonetized, but yeah. So German cavalry or partisan cavalry, and I show you a few minis, and I hope the lighting is good. Yeah, and I built these so I can use them for my Germans or my partisans. And the logic behind that was that if you're fielding them as Germans, they have their they look a certain way. And if you field them as partisans, then they look also a certain way. But it could be that they have captured uniforms from Germans or Russians or whatever you want. I mean, if you play partisans, you could play them for like French partisans, Ukrainian partisans, German partisans. You know what I mean? It could be used in any theater. Let me see. And the logic behind it is that you use, or at least I think when I wanted to play partisans, I think I used Mortensen. And he told me the best way to build them is to buy a pack of American Civil War cavalry and then just kit bash them so that it fits your needs. Again, I'm sorry for the lighting today. It's pretty sunny in Germany and I don't know what to do. And also I will this is everything I bought for my partisans. I bought this pack from Wargame Atlantic, which will be reviewed, which will be built. And they are pretty amazing. And then I bought myself some cavalry, and I thought whatever army I have, let's say I have Brits or Americans or some German uniforms, I just can use them because I think that the partisans just were supplied, but by whatever they could find and use. Yeah, so I think this is a good lighting. Yeah, this will work. I also I want to, before we go on, I want to say, management said I have to say this. If you get some value or enjoyment out of these videos, out of my videos and my channel, please consider becoming a channel member for only $2. It's less than a cup of coffee, and I'm kind of going for 1,000 or 2,000 true fans. If everybody gives me $1 or $2 a month, this could be an income. So it keeps the channel flowing and growing. And my postman is screaming. And it would be reinvested in miniatures, in Jagd Panthers, and in cool stuff, which you will see here. So let's resume where we were. So this will be next up. So how to build partisans. I think that's how the video is called. And let me show you what I kit bashed. Or yeah, let me show you the minis first, and then we can go into the nitty gritty. So the horses from the Peri minis are amazing. I got a few Peri mini kits, and like Wargame Atlantic, the Peris are really growing on me, like really growing on me. There are a few kits from the Peris, like maybe the German Duck and the British Desert Rats. They aged a bit. But lately, Peri Minis is releasing this gray plastic, and it's just amazing. And also, as you can see, I bought myself some black powder miniatures, and these are Warlord miniatures, and they are cool, they are good. But lately, I'm very much into Peri miniatures, and so yeah, let me show you. Let me show you the minis I kit bash. So we have here an officer, and Berkan, General Berkan said, if it's pointing, then it's an officer. So I gave, wait a second, let me show you. I did use this clipper. Make sure you have a clipper with a long and fine edge. This cost me €5 on Amazon, and this is really, really great. Before this, I was using some that had a bit shorter reach, and it was also not super sharp. So do yourself a favor, buy yourself good tools. It doesn't cost much. Just get it from Amazon or wherever you can. And so the horse, I think, is 2 pieces. We will take a second. We will take a look in the box. But the horse is 2 pieces. And then the horse has a rider. And you put on the rider on the horse. As you can see, you need those 25mm pieces from Warlord. I think I will try the Rubicon ones. They are a bit cheaper in the next on the next horses. And as you can see, like, the horse is beautiful. And then you have this American Civil War Cavalry man. And this arm is has nothing on it. You can glue on this arm a pistol, a sword, whatever you want. And the other arm, let me show you, goes like this. The other arm goes to the horse. And as you can see, this one is not glued on. And for some riders, I just I left the arm, and you can only glue like the head and the right arm, and that's usually enough. So as you can see on this horse, I didn't do much. I just glued the horse together, and then took I think this one is from a British or from an American arm sprue. So you need a bit of tools or bits, and then I glued on. I think this is a head from a commando, and I glued that on, and that was this mini. So done. For the officer, I did cut off the arm and the hand that was here. I will maybe file this a bit down, and I gave this guy a pointy arm. An iron cross, Eisernes Kreuz. I gave him some goggles. This carabine is in the box, in the Perry box, so I glued it here so that if he needs to, he can grab it. Then I gave him a Russian MP. But of course, the horse riders can, I think, only carry rifles, or only use rifles from the horses. But once they dismount, they can have whatever you equipped them with. So I'm pretty proud of this officer, really good. The Warlord components are really good, and also the Perry ones in the plastic. So let me show you another horse. This guy, again, I glued the horse, gave him this rifle, maybe a carabine, and then gave this guy the arms from the commando sprue. And it's an arm that is like loading the Thompson. And I clipped off the other arm on the other side. As you can see, I did put some pouches on there so that you couldn't see where I did the cut. And then I gave him this this head where he has a bandage over it. I don't know, it's hard to focus in. I don't know what's the matter. Yeah, but you can see, like, and I'm all out of bases, so I need some more bases. Then we got this guy, and this guy, as you can see, he's just he's holding a Thompson. It's a bit strange, but he's holding a Thompson. I didn't have MP40s anymore. And the horses, again, beautiful. There are some mold lines, but you can, not mold lines, some gaps, but you can also close them with some green stuff or with some glue. And then as you can see, I left the arm. I think they have heads, and also you have to clip those heads. I will show you the heads in a while, but they're like American Civil War heads with mustaches and something like that. So I did put a German Grenadier head on that, gave him a pouch here, a pouch there, and that is just what I did. And again, I can use these for my German cavalry, or I can use them for partisan cavalry. I think they're pretty flexible. Then I have one who has a Panzerfaust. And I was thinking maybe I can shoot from the horse the Panzerfaust. No, you can only shoot rifles or carbines from the horses up to 6 inches. And I was about to give him, where the rifle is, a Panzerfaust, but I didn't find any Panzerfaust on the sprue. And yesterday I was searching for a different bit and I found a few Panzerfausts. So what can I say? But it's still a cool miniature, and this guy dismounted, advanced into point blank and shot his Panzerfaust onto SIS troops and blew 2 guys up, and that was pretty epic. So my Panzerfaust guy. Then we have another guy. This is a bit more partisan-y. He has a field cap. I think this one is from the US Marines, I think, and could be that the packs also are US Marines. As you can see, the horses are beautiful, the bases are also good, and I clipped off the left arm, and as you can see, I gave him, I don't know, maybe this is a German Mauser, I think, and I just gave him the rifle. Yeah, so pretty cool mini. This guy's good. Looks like a partisan. Like really good. Then let me see. Then I have a bunch that already got primed or got based. As you can see, this one is based, and this is my LMG guy, because I was reading that you can also give these guys like horses and then make him dismount. And when this guy dismounts, he's the guy with an LMG. And yeah, I'm still looking for a cool color scheme. I was trying out things, and I think I will get there. So definitely good. As you can see down here, I magnetized these with some magnetic sheet, and I think I was just going with a pen around the base and then cutting out the magnetic sheet, and it's pretty good. These guys have it too. So this guy with a brown horse, I think I gave him some German gas mask and shovel, and he's kind of looking up. I don't know, the helmet seems to be from the German Blitzkriegs box, and he's carrying an MP40 with him, and I guess he does the job. What do we? Then here I was trying out one with the German autumn camo. It doesn't work right now. I will go over it again. But as you can see, roughly I blocked in some colors. I tried out some things. I gave him, I think, a Mauser. And this guy has the original face and head from the American Civil War. I don't know, I just gave him the arm as if he's just riding. Like, I tried to give this guy a bit of a variety. And then on his head, I glued on a helmet from the German Grenadiers. And I don't know if it works, but yeah, we'll see. Again, I'm not finished painting these up, so forgive me. Then we have a guy. This one looks again a bit more like a partisan or like a true partisan. Every time I put these caps on from, I think, the US Marines, it looks a bit better. As you can see, the arm, I did do nothing with it. I gave him some pouches. I did put the rifle or the carabine onto his back, and I think this gun is in this box. We'll take a look at it in a second, and I think it looks decent, but he's rocking a revolver. So yeah, I don't know if it's very accurate, but who knows? Like this looks really like a partisan, but maybe could also be a German cavalry. Only 2 left, and then we'll take a look at the sprues. So this guy, this guy, I gave him a pistol. Looks a bit goofy because he was just pointing with his hand. It was pointing like this, and it looked good, like he was showing the way. But then at a certain point, I thought, oh man, maybe he needs a pistol, maybe he needs a gun. And yeah, he's rocking a German Grenadier helmet. I don't know if it works, but of course on a tabletop they will look good. And he's got an MP40. He's got a pistol. I think he's shooting somebody from the horse with a pistol. And then he got, I think this is a Mauser carabine or a K98, I think. And yeah, so pretty happy. Not all the kit bashing went great, but and this is Fritz mounted, and yeah, he has got the helmetless, the blonde hair, and some pouches and some belts, and on the other side he's rocking again a Thompson. And yeah, and these are my kit bashed guys. I think all in all they are, I don't know, 12 should be in here. So 4, another 4, yeah, 12 guys. And what's inside the box? So a great box from the Periminis. Pretty affordable. I think it was like $30. Maybe you can get it even cheaper. And like the Periminis are really growing on me. Maybe you could also use some other infantry, but yeah, the American Civil War one is really good. Let me see what I have in this box. Of course you get some bases, which I think you would need for black powder or other systems, but you won't, I mean you can also use it for BoltACtion if you want to. You get some explanation, as again, bases, and let's take a look at a sprue. As you can see, not super much to show you on the sprue because I already scavenged it, but it comes with 3 sprues, and in here are horse bits and men in a sitting position, and then as you can see you get some cowboy hats or some cavalry hats, you get some sabers, you get this carabine which I used a lot, you get pistols, but you get revolvers more or less, and yeah, you get a few bits. I don't think you will need them all, but you get some caps, but it looks like a lot like American Civil War. This is the one revolver I used for the guy with the pointy head. Where is he? Where is he, the pointy man? There it is. I think it looks good. Looks okay for BoltACtion. I think he has an officer's cap, so this would be definitely a cool guy, an evil guy. And then what else? Like, I think, no, this is everything. You get 3 sprues, and as you can see, I pretty much use everything on those sprues, except the sabers and some of the carabines, and that's it. And everything else got used, and it was pretty amazing. Like 1, then 2, and then 3. And I think if you need to buy or build Partisans, yeah, just go and do it like this. It works, and maybe you can build even better and more beautiful minis than I have. And yeah, have a nice day. We see us.